to the RV Rundown. I'm your host Barry, and today we're taking a look at the 2024 Pinnacle 38FBRK by Jayco. This thing is a luxurious, full-time rated RV that is just open and spacious. It feels like a mini luxury apartment. I just came through the front entryway where I'm standing in our living room, and thanks to these large opposing slides, the barreled ceiling, and all of these lights, it just really feels open and spacious. The windows certainly help too. They're on both sides of this living room, and they are very large. They let a lot of light in and can open up on both sides to really let a cross breeze through. It's also worth noting that all of these windows have day and night roller shades, so they operate by simply pulling down, and then when you release, they go all the way up, or you can pull to where you want it to land, and it'll stop right there. When it comes to entertainment, we have a big fireplace entertainment center with a flat screen TV up high, sound bar beneath, got a nice little shelf here, and again, that in-a-flame electric fireplace is going to kick out a lot of heat in the wintertime or just look pretty in the summertime, and it's going to help offset those heating bills when it comes to your propane. Now, the couch that is facing all of this, part of it is a tri-fold sofa, so this will pull out and become a bed. And then we have recliners on the other side. So we can sleep two, we can seat 4 or 5 really easily, probably even 6 if you got a small kid. And all of that's going to have comfortable viewing of the TV, which is on a mount that can swing out and point in a couple of different directions. So if you want to aim it more at the couch, you can, or you can aim it over here at the dinette, which is directly across from all of this. The dinette is currently set up to seat 2. However, it does have an extendable leaf. We can bring in 2 folding chairs and seat 4 adults. There's a solid surface counter space on the back of it with a little bit of storage on either side. And there's a charging station up there too. It's got a wireless charging point for those of you with like MagSafe phones, or it pulls straight up to reveal USB outlets and 110 outlets. It's also worth noting that even me at 6'3" can walk right under these slides as they're flush floor, they have no carpet, they're nice and tall, and there's nothing to stub your toe on when you're walking in and out of them. As we push back a little bit further into the camper, we have a desk. This is something that a lot of people are asking for these days, and Jayco really delivered on it. So they gave up a little bit of seating space, but we gained a desk. And this desk is kind of neat. Again, solid surface countertops. We've got a plug right over there for computers, whatever else you may need to use it for. I could even see turning this into like a little wet bar. If you had a laptop or a keyboard that you wanted to hide away, you easily could, thanks to this little hidden tray that acts as both a typing surface as well as a spot to store away any odds and ends. This rear kitchen is absolutely massive. I love it. I think a chef would be envious of this space, especially for an RV kitchen. It's very much a horseshoe shape. We've got solid surface countertops all around, and when it comes to storage, there's no shortage of it. As soon as we come into the kitchen, we have a door here that opens up to reveal a nice large pantry. Just to the right of that, we have a GE residential refrigerator with water and ice in the door. And again, more pantry space. We have a pull-out pantry right here. This is really cool. It has adjustable shelving inside. There's more storage up above it. So 2 pantries on this unit. And further into the kitchen, you'll notice that we have a convection microwave, again, GE profile, and a GE profile 4-burner stovetop with a big oven down beneath. It's big enough to where you could literally do Thanksgiving dinner. We could get a turkey in that bad boy. Solid surface countertops all around, and more of those pop-up charging points. So we've got That wireless charger there and on the other side of the kitchen, both of those raise up so that if we want to plug in a toaster oven or a coffee maker, that's not going to be a problem. Storage is all the way around in the form of cabinetry, and there's tons of lighting back here that really just makes it easy to see and prep those meals. This kitchen is hiding a couple of extra goodies up under these solid surface sink covers. We have an apron front stainless steel sink with a high-rise faucet, making it easy to rinse out those pots and pans. Down beneath it, there is a dishwasher. That's crazy to me. There are not many RVs out there that have dishwashers already on board, but this was optioned in with one. And also, this has a secondary faucet. This little faucet is kind of cool because instead of being tied to just the fresh tank, this is tied to a 5-gallon replaceable water container. So if you want drinking water of your own choice, it's easily replaced, easily pumped out of right here by your sink. There's also other nifty things. We have a pull-out trash can as well as a pull-out cutting board on this side of the kitchen, just really extending the range and use of what you can do back here. And if that wasn't enough, I feel like Jayco has done a really great job of creating at least the illusion and the feeling of separate rooms in this vehicle by adding this transom to the barreled ceiling up above. It's really that kind of division point that makes it feel like we're leaving one room and going into the next. Pushing up towards the front of the vehicle directly across from our front door, we have a half bath. This is a really nice half bath. There's a lot of storage in here in the form of cabinetry that's nice and deep. It runs up the entire right-hand side. We have a porcelain foot flush toilet, as well as solid surface countertops in there with a little tile backsplash, a big medicine cabinet, and some storage up underneath our sink. This being here, it does two things. One, it provides a half bath for your guests. It also means that you don't have to go up and down stairs from the living room to get to a bathroom. And really, I mean, who doesn't like having just a secondary bathroom to get ready for in the morning? Let's head up the stairs and into the bedroom. Coming up here, we have some sliding style barn doors that separate off the living room area from the bedroom. There's a king-sized bed in here, and thanks to that barreled ceiling, even I at 6'3" feel like I have plenty of space. There's storage up under the bed. It lifts up, it's strut assisted. And on either side of the bed, we have a couple of little nightstands. We've got USB and 110 plugs, as well as a cool little cubby up here. So we can plug in things like alarm clocks or phones or even a CPAP if that's necessary. At the foot of the bed, we have a 4-drawer chest of drawers. The chest of drawers even has a hidden storage compartment up under its top. And up high, you'll notice that there is a TV as well as a little bit of storage on either side. Now there's windows on both sides of the bedroom and on all 3 sides of the bed for really letting a nice cross breeze come through on a pretty day. And this thing is 50 amp service and equipped with 2 ACs, which we actually have running right now, which is something we rarely do because it's usually just overwhelmingly loud. But their Helix quiet air system has no direct dump. It's pushed down through our central tract and the uptake happens on the outside. So it's a nice quiet system that can run. You can watch TV without that loud roar of an air conditioner. At the foot of the bed in the front, we have another sliding door that leads us into this big, beautiful bathroom. There's left and right sinks so 2 people can get ready in the morning, storage up underneath those, a big mirror. We've got a foot flush toilet and a gorgeous fully enclosed shower with a skylight above, as well as a teak seat so you can just sit there and let that hot water run over you. And when it comes to closet space, this thing has a massive walk-in closet. We've got 2 levels of hanging racks, as well as the ability to hook up a washer and a dryer. It's also worth noting that this closet is cedar lined. I think that's something a lot of people would really like. Right here by our entry door, behind this little glass framed cabinet, we have the BM Pro system, which is a Bluetooth heads-up display. It's going to allow us to see all of our tank levels, battery levels, run slides, hydraulics. All of it can happen from right here. There's some physical buttons along the bottom for quickly cutting on and off lights or overriding the touch screen and running out our slides or awnings by way of a physical button. Also in here we have our Max Air fan vent, which we can open up and vent out the unit, and a switch for our ceiling fan in the living room. Another really cool feature that's on the Pinnacle is the voice command system. It allows us to do things like turn on and off specific sets of lights or all of the lights, or run our AC or second AC at a voice command. Hey Jayco, interior lights. Down low on the stairs, you'll find that we have the intervac system, which is a quick way to clean up. There's a nice long hose that connects back to this built-in vacuum cleaner, so you can reach all your hard to get to places, so to speak. And it also has an electric dustpan, so you can just sweep right up to it and into it, and it'll suck it all away. That is pretty slick in my opinion. Now what I want to do though is close everything up and see what's accessible when we're at a quick stop. There it is. So with all of the slides closed, I can come up through the front door and easily get to that half bathroom. I could get into the bedroom, but I'd have to roll over the bed to get to that closet. So really, about the only thing we truly have access to without at least opening a slide a little bit is this half bath, which isn't really that bad, all things considered. At least you can take a quick pit stop and use the bathroom. That's one thumbs up at a minimum for me. Let's open it all back up and check out the outside. Our entryway on the patio side of the Pinnacle has a few cool features going on. For one, we have a strut-assisted step-above stair system. This makes contact with the ground, has adjustable legs, and is really solid going in and out of the camper. Being strut-assisted means it's easy to lift and to pull down. There's not a lot of weight bearing down on the user. There's a safety rail handrail that extends incredibly far, making it easy to grasp onto to get in and out with ease. We have a typical screen door, as well as a nice big window on our primary entry door that has its own shade for privacy. Up towards the front of the camper, we have the back side of our water heater for service purposes, and let's open this up. We have slam latches, insulated baggage doors, and magnetic catches that reveal our super large pass-through storage. We can clean out that internal vacuum cleaner right here. We have access to the JBL head unit for our speakers that are outside. That's right, we have some marine grade speakers out here. In addition, we have access to panels that can be removed for getting to primary plumbing and electrical. And that little blue jug, this over there, is the 5-gallon jug that's easily replaced that feeds to that secondary faucet on the sink. So no matter where you go, you have the water of your choosing. Right next to all of that, we have storage for a third bottle of propane. We'll see the other two on the other side when we get over there. I think that's kind of neat. They're really thinking about keeping you out and about for a long period of time. There's tons of covered space here. We have 2 large electric awnings that roll out at the touch of a button, and they're LED lit Again, at the touch of a button, all that cuts on. This is pre-wired for all kinds of cameras. There's one that's up above our entry door, so we could use that as a security measure. There's 2 side view cameras that are pre-wired at the marker lights up towards the front, and a rear view off the back. All of that can be installed aftermarket. Right here, also by the door and on our patio space, we have another baggage door that opens up and reveals a flat screen TV. So we can sit out here, watch the race or the big game. There's automotive style wheels on this. Those beautiful aluminum wheels with those H-rated tires are gonna look classy and feel safe going down the road. This little panel right here is the back side of our residential refrigerator, and it's a great service point for it, making it easy to winterize or take care of any needs without fully removing the fridge from the slide. As if the one TV on the side wasn't enough, there's actually satellite out and power right here too, where we could add another one. In addition to that, they put the J port on the patio side, which is a spot where we can slide in and connect things like grills as an aftermarket accessory. The rear cap is a molded fiberglass rear cap with that frameless window in there and the graphics package and the automotive style tail lights. It really looks pretty classy compared to the flat back of a lot of fifth wheels that are out on the market today. This is equipped with a towing package, which means it has a 2-inch receiver and 4-pin wiring, so we could potentially tow like an ATV, a boat, a jet ski, something along those lines, anything under about 3,000 pounds. There's a ladder leading up to our fully walkable roof, and as I mentioned, it's wired for a backup camera. On the off-door side up high, there's a scare light, which is nice because it lights up this use area where we have our power retracting cord. It's a 50-amp cord and it's on a power cord reel. So even if the cord is frozen or dirty, like we have the ability to just hit a button and roll it right in. Right next to it down low is the gray tank dump station for the kitchen. And because the kitchen is in the back and we've got some bathrooms up front, we've got 2 separate points where we can dump from the RV. Up high on our slides, you'll notice that this comes equipped with slide toppers from the factory. So that's pretty nice. Those do 2 things. They keep debris off the top of the slide, while at the same time providing an extra layer of insulation from the sun, keeping it from hitting the tops of those slides, and keeping things a little cooler a little longer. And just forward of the main slide on the off-door side here, we have our primary dump station for the bathroom. So this is black and gray all built into one. Pushing forward a little bit further, we have black tank flush on the wall, and it brings us right back to that pass-through storage, where again, we'll find a large open area for storing all sorts of things, but also all of our connection points for water and cable in are right here, as well as a water filtration station. Our black and gray tank pulls are right here, and we can thread everything up through the bottom and attach it, shut our door. That way it can't be tampered with when we're away. Just forward of that, you'll see that we have our 2 large propane tanks. And these are really gonna help keep us out on the road longer. We don't use a whole lot of propane heating things or running stoves, but having 3 total tanks means that you don't have to refill very often. This is the Dexter tow assist system that was developed in coordination with Bosch. What this does is it sends signals back to those anti-lock brakes and axles that are going to keep the trailer in line behind the vehicle. So sudden lane shifts, unexpected things that pop up, quick braking. This is going to be a smart way that interacts with that system to help slow things down and keep you and your family safe. Plus, it interacts with an app that you can install on your phone to see what's going on. At the very front, we have a fully molded fiberglass front cap. We've got some beautiful accent lighting. Tucked up underneath it, you'll find our More Ride pin box, which has escutcheon plates on the X and the Y axis, making it so that it minimizes chucking going down the road or over bridges in rough situations. Up underneath, you'll find one more compartment that's going to house your batteries as well as the hydraulic pump. It'll have a shelf for storage and a big open area that you could potentially install a generator, as this is pre-wired for it. The Pinnacle 38FBRK truly does feel like a mini apartment on wheels. It's rated for full-time use, which means you could live out of it, but truly, I feel like this is a luxurious vacation rig for someone searching for that sort of thing. It's certainly worth seeing for yourself in person at Southern RV, but if you can't come and visit us in person, you can still check it out on our website, southernrv.com, or give us a call with any questions at 770-477-0552. And please like, comment, subscribe, share. It really helps out our channel. And until next time, happy camping.